Right here, JayTheGamerNerd, man, bringing you some more of this goddamn Mickey Ficky Dicky Freaky Dicky Uncharted. Well, about wow, I'm saying Uncharted 4. But that's the game studio game. Man, let's go ahead and load this bad boy in right here. Let's see, we're trying to do some weird and freaky things. I wanna kinda like grind it out a bit though. We're gonna try to see what we can do today though. Look at that 57, man. I want to freaking grind this mess out so bad. This particular character just get me in major freaking god mode. Woo! Look at that lead belly though. Is that the lead belly? Belly? I think that is the lead belly, unless that's. Which one is this one? Now we gotta check our thing now. Perk chart. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Ah, reflector. Okay. Okay. Alright. Where the fuck am I now? Where the fuck and how the fuck am I doing? Quest, please. Alright, so I got a different meeting. Continue to work. Set up that stress call. Speak to the brotherhood. But you better call your ass up, Uber. You got somewhere to be. Yay! Need to pass some time in a hurry? Using a piece of unowned furniture will allow you to wait for up to 24 hours. Aha, aha, aha. Heavy guns are generally large, bulky, and exceedingly powerful. Oh shit. Just when I was getting sexy with it. No, nigga, I don't know the sense with the plastic faces. Okay? How about this okay? Get out of my business, yo. Alright, let me see where we gotta go now. Back to here, huh? This is a nice ass gun here, though. I'm blind.
Requisition clearance granted.
Hey, let a nigga fuck it. I wanna fuck. Let a nigga fuck it. I wanna fuck. Fuck it, baby. Let a nigga get off of them gas.
Let's get this directorate.
Hello, Father.
Before we speak further.
That's right, Father. Who is my son?
It's important.
Nigga, what?
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Alright. What does it mean that? I must be in here with y'all niggas. What's this thing?
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth Provisional Government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that
We're all in. I think it's time
some
we
of the other
begin.
divisions
Sir,
have suggested
excuse
we
me,
just cut off all
what
contact.
exactly is she doing
Hide
here?
underground and
address
pretend
that
nobody's
issue.
home.
But there are other subjects that
would,
require
in my
our
opinion,
attention
be a
first.
mistake.
The level of unrest in
We
the
can't just
Commonwealth
give up on
continues to rise,
With
as
the
we're
Android
all
program,
aware.
we don't have
Your
to.
report.
All Institute
We'll
facilities
soon have
remain
the
completely
capabilities
secure
to
with
deploy
the exception of
androids
one
to the
notable
surface
breach.
in great enough
Otherwise,
numbers to
internally things are
maintain
as tight as
order.
they've ever been.
Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye
Just
on
think
things
about it,
topside.
right?
Yes,
Keep it in mind moving forward.
watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
I had no idea.
I know this is Well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Mm.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after, it's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's
Well,
no
nigga, I
other
was trying to
option.
keep you here.
Right, here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
I'm trying to really figure out what these little hoes be talking about.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Operating at full capacity.
Alright, let's see.
armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Proctor Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator from the ruins of mass fusion.
A beryllium agitator? I seem to remember reading an old technical document. It must be pretty darn important if they're sending... You know, if we head over to mass fusion right now, we may be able to get the device before the Institute does. That's if you don't mind a little company, of course.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on... This could be our best chance at... There's no time to waste.
So what y'all telling me to fly for?
Ingram?
We need to get over to mass fusion as soon as we can.
Okay, so here, how about we do this? Okay, so we go save. Okay. Cool, so we got this one right here, so we're gonna save this one right there. Ha! Now we got it. Mass fusion. Okay. Let's go ahead and ride it. What's going on?
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop could be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
That's it. Gotta find a card.
Looks like the elevator needs some kind of a key card.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
Contact detected. Possibly. Detonating explosive charge.
Damn it! They've knocked out the power to the elevators! Area secure.
What do this thing take anyway? I forgot exactly what ammo do this thing take. Let's see. Heavy.
I'm in. That ought to do it.
There, that's done it. Power's back online.
Damn.
Got it.
We could always drop through here.
Might not be as cushy as an elevator ride, but at least we'll be headed in the right direction.
Going down.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Attacking. Your destruction is inevitable. Is someone present? Detected. Jury.
Where did you go?
Combat forces multiplying.
Mm. It's getting deep. Okay, wait a minute. Let's get this all